Hello guys, and welcome to episode 95 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as the Von Carsteins on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be continuing our invasion of Ulthuan. We have all three of our armies here ready to go. We're going to be trying to fight Crone Hellebron on our own, wipe her out, and then we'll move up towards Galicia and take on these two armies. Now these two armies, we can see what Velevith has. She's got multiple Blackguard of Nagaron, and they're all relatively high unit ranks. The rest of this stuff I'm not too concerned about. The Feral Manticores could suck if we don't have enough flying units to really deal with them. But I don't think we do. I guess flying units aren't really the counter for Manticores. The best counter for Manticores would probably be Blood Knights on the ground. Regardless, we do need to figure out the rest of this turn. Skaven Blight. I think I am going to upgrade it, since we do have Ickbolt here on the way. Saying that, I'm not sure it would be finished in time, so that may be a waste. Let's just make sure we got the walls at Bilbali. I think that's a better shout. And we'll also go ahead and get the Gibbet here for the extra cash. Then we have an imminent rebellion at Trollheim Mountains. And also, what was that, at Misnar as well? At Kothik? No. Okay, that's actually +3. I think it's because there's so many armies in here. Surprised we're not increasing the Vampiric Corruption though, only slightly. I guess Hellebron kind of spreads a lot of Chaos Corruption, so that's counteracting it quite a bit. Maybe we move into the Tower of Kraken. I think I just let it be taken, right? That's probably the best way to deal with this. But then again, if I do let that happen, then it's gonna affect the colonization. I'm really unsure. No, let's reset the public order. I think that's the best decision. I can maybe move out of the settlement to the border, so we're ready to go. That's everything done. Let's move on. The Greyskin still being a pain in the ass for the Tomb Kings, but we are able to get an underweight interception here, which is really useful, just to wipe out that extra army that was left over, so we'll make sure to utilize that and wipe them out. We will dominate the captives. All good. Now, that army of Rudiger's I'm actually going to use to take Zalaxil. Oh no. Unless that Wood Elf army beats me to it. That would just be so irritating. Like, that was a plan that I've had for a while, and they might just get in the way of it. Typical AI. This is why I'm really tempted to just wipe out the Wood Elves. And I reckon if all of their armies are nowhere near, then we're all good to go. Hellebron's doing a runner. It looks like those other two armies are doing a runner now that all my armies are together. Ickbolt's going to be heading back south, which is good. I don't want him to come north and attack my settlements. That would really suck. Ideally, I want a peace treaty. We are way stronger than them, so there should be the possibility. Maybe if Khemri wipes out that army near Alhik, then we'll be good. We shall see. I think they just won. Yeah, I think they just won at Kofa, which is good. That would have killed that army. I'm not sure about the other army. I couldn't see it because I sped up the turn. I think I also sped up the... No, we already saw the Dark Elves. Never mind. The Tor Elithis refugees. This is just the rebellion. I'm just going to auto-resolve it. I mean, there's a chance I could have won that, but I don't want to win it, right? I want to have it raised. Good. Oh, Bathilda's back. Would you look at that? Ready to get assassinated once again. Unless we can assassinate them first. Success! Huzzah! Right. Let's level her up then. We'll make sure that, well, Cornered Rat is already maxed. So next thing to get would probably be Grave Ward or Fleet-Footed. Let's maybe get Grave Ward and then we'll get Fleet-Footed afterwards. Time to move these armies. Are we in range to attack Calabron? We are. Okay, time to wipe her out. Woolman's a beast, so he might be able to take on Hellebrand quite nicely. I'm tempted to like not bring a third army to attack her, just so that we do get the fight. Like, I don't want her to try and retreat. I just need to decide what army I want to have with me. I think probably Meinrad's army is better. Saying that, I think the Cairn race would be better against the Harganeth Executioners than all of these lot. Yeah, let's bring Milland with us. So we'll have Milland move close by. And then we'll have Warmond go for the attack. Oh, she's still retreated. Ah, oh, how annoying. Okay, well, in that case, we're just going to go and take Torquer Ally. We'll take that back, thank you very much. And that means I am going to spend the cash on fixing this up as well. We've now split up the forces regardless. We've got Hellebrand forced away down south. There's two armies up north that could come and attack Torquer Ally and Meinrad, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, that's irritating. I really thought that she would probably take that fight, but I guess never mind. Let's have Vlad just jump on the water here and pick up this sea corpse. If this is a battle, I will play it. Yeah, Monsters of the Sea. We'll loot the carcass for the great hoard of treasure. Oh wow, that's quite a simple battle, so we'll just auto-resolve that one. Return the captives for the extra cash, and that's going to give us 6,000 and 1,500 bonus experience. Von Carstein. Worth doing, for sure. Okay, let's have Vlad continue across. I guess we can put him into the march stance and come across. That is fine. Rudiger is going to head towards Zalakzil. Hopefully I can get enough ahead of this Forest Dragon guy in order to take Zalakzil for myself. Because that would give me a second settlement in this province. So it's just free income. Time for Isabella to attack the last defenders. They don't have any allies and they're not very strong, so we will just attack them and wipe them out. Let's fight this on the battle map. Gonna have a little bit of a different setting, which is nice. I haven't attacked any of the lizard men yet. I think Hexabattle's already dead, right? So when we wipe out the last defenders, the lizard men are dead for good. This very much looks like a Tomb King settlement. Oh well. We're gonna deploy on the left side, I think. And I'm gonna keep all of my Blood Knights off to the side. We've got our gate crashing crew. And be under group 1. And we'll put these guys on group 2. Have all of the melee forces on group 3. Start the deployment, start the battle, and off we go. And we can have our vampires just land on the walls and start attacking these skink cohorts. The lizard men in all their glory. It's really nice to like see their textures on like high quality. Especially things like the Temple Guard, they look absolutely awesome. Right, best not just stand and take the fire. We'll charge down into them. I'll get the fire guys to come and help out as well. Oh, they've spawned some feral cold ones on top of my graveyard. Easy peasy. We're smashing them to pieces on the walls. The Temple Guard might do quite a bit of damage to my bar guys, so I do have to keep an eye on them. The gate's already open, so let's come in and start hitting their leaders and stuff. I'll have one of the Vargals go for the Skink Priest. I could do a Fate of Buna onto the Temple Guards. Let's do that. That will do a lot of damage. We'll get the Arcane Conduit going. Yeah, look at that damage. Fate of Buna is nasty. It really is. Let's have these Grave Guards attack into the back of the Temple Guard. Meanwhile, these Grave Guard can just come off the walls and help us out down below. We've got some Croxagors trying to hold us back. Okay. May as well have these Vargheists help us out up here. Did they just spawn some more cold ones? Yeah, they did. The feral cold ones. I think I'm going to have all the Vargheists take off from the wars, so I can get an invocation off. Good.
It is done. Love eternal.
We'll have Isabella and co go to the center and try and take on this ancient Stegodon. And there's also some more Croxagors there that we can take out quite easily. I could also have the Blood Knights maybe start running over here, although I think by the time they get here these units will have routed, so it's pretty much job done. Well, let's buffer up. We'll get the 22% damage resistance going. And maybe I could just Fate of Buna the Croxagors and then Spirit Leech the Stegodon. As soon as I get enough magic on my other vampire, I can do another spirit leech as well. There we go. We'll end the battle there for the decisive victory. I think we can probably do this for quite a few settlements. There won't be very big garrisons, we can just take them nice and easy. They don't have many armies at the moment as far as I'm aware. Probably rebuilding one right now. But that is a level 5 settlement for us to occupy, which will be level 4 after we take it. Already got a vampire grip there, that's lovely. We can get rid of the Font of Nightmares. Actually, maybe not, because it provides 200 income. We'll keep it. I will build the Gibbet, I'll build the Balefire Brazier, and we'll build the Ghost Fence in the last 3 slots. Yeah, it's all good. The only thing that I would otherwise want is the Awakened Battlefield, but that can go in a slot when we upgrade it to level 5 eventually. That's another large chunk of income in our pocket next turn. And then we can go to Doomglade, take that. I could actually just head straight down and take Teotihuacan, rather than focusing on the smaller settlements. Because we do have Count Ewald, who is on his way down. So he will be able to clean up those minor settlements for me. I think that may be a better idea. Meinrad has leveled up. Where is Meinrad? He's in Torquerale after taking that settlement. Well, we've maxed out Guile and Glamour now. So let's get Dark Pact, and then we'll start working on his melee abilities after he's got a zombie dragon. My will alone. Oswald can get the Arcane Conduit. And Bernard, time for you to go colonize the Tower of Crack. What's the replenishment like? It's okay-ish. It's not the best, but we reset the public order, which is the main thing. Got a commandment available at Misnar. Let's go for Repress Mortals just to boost the public order. We're still not making any income from Hell Pit. No point in upgrading it at the moment. The Gibbet here has been built, but it's not giving us any income. Oh, it's because we're not taxing the province. Derp. That would be why. Okay, well we're not going to upgrade that regardless. At Zufbar we can upgrade it, but I'm not going to. Let's upgrade Karagdron, and we'll start building the walls here. That's going to be all of our cash spent. And that's our turn complete.
All shall know me and tremble.
And we're very much getting to the point where I could build a second army to accompany Bernard. I am tempted though to maybe get some more Blood Knights, Vargeist, Terrorgeist in one army, bring them up to Bernard, you know, swap out all of these skeletons to the new army, and then just have like a skeleton army following my main army that kind of like bulks me up for when I want to fight big battles as well as colonize. Let's end the turn. So Skarsnik going to be having a go at Khemri. They did lose. It seems as though the Tomb Kings don't often lose as AI. Even though their armies as much as they look good, are probably not that good if we were to fight them ourselves. I should probably keep an eye on what the last defenders are doing, just in case an army pops out of nowhere, but I guess I can just check it by looking down there every time. Not like there's a large amount of the map that I'm having to look out for. Goodbye, Wood Elf army. Erisan took care of that quite nicely. And Hellebron's still doing a runner. Okay. Well, there's another Wood Elf army coming over, so I might try and let them take Elysia, whilst my other two armies continue to pursue Hellebron, and we'll take the settlements as we go. Because I think it's quite likely that she will occupy a settlement, and that's where we will fight her. Did they just win that? Yep. I sacked that settlement. Khemri wiping out the rest of Clan Pestilence as well, which is fantastic. Okay. Battle Masters defeat Hellebron in battle. I tried. We ran away. This army up in the mountains really is not doing anything, is it? They're not even raiding me, so there we go. Why is war coordination target lost? Maybe it got killed?
The hunter.
I am gonna give a new war coordination target. If it will let me. I would have to do it outside of the map. Like if we select these guys and go set war coordination target, I'm going to target that army, and hopefully they'll just go to Elysia and kill her. Right, meanwhile, let's see how far we can go with Milland. Milland can actually hit Torvlis this turn. Move down here. 78% chaos corrupted. That's rough. Torvlis is a level 5 settlement, but the garrison is pretty small. Move into line of, or like into range to reinforce, and we'll take Torvlis. It's a level 5 settlement. We'll auto resolve it. And we will occupy. Nice. Let's get rid of the binding circle. I will keep the forbidden library. It's tempting to keep the haunted mill, but I need a space for walls. I guess we could get rid of the gallows since the haunted mill's better. So we'll get rid of the gallows, we'll build a balefire brazier, and we'll build walls in the next turn. Alright, it's tempting to attack Hellebron with Warmond, but we are not going to. I think weapon strength has actually gone up again. That's crazy. Yeah, it's dominating now. Extra melee attack and armor piercing. It's gone up by 100.
What do you want?
She's not even beaten anyone either. Maybe it's just the amount of time she holds onto it. Right, we'll get Dark Benediction anyway. And that's that. Okay, now Vlad. What's he gonna do? Does he need to head south at all? I don't believe so. We'll just take a detour through the Wood Elf lands. Isabella, meanwhile, is going to head south towards Teotihuacan. Although, considering the way that the roads fall, it might be worth just trying to take out Golden Tower first. What's the raised dead pool here? Pretty good, actually. Anyway, let's head south. As we have Ewald coming over to take Doomglade. Since Barris is upgraded, we may as well get some walls here. In case they come out of the woodwork. And maybe I could even push for the vampire crypt here. Would spend the rest of the cash. I think there's probably better places to spend it at the moment. And like maybe over here. Yeah, let's get Magreta upgraded and start building the walls at Tabaro. Upgrading those docks would be good, but I'd rather make sure that I'm upgrading settlements and getting walls before I do other stuff like that. Let's put the money into the upgrade of Brion before we build the walls. Let's get the brackish pond. Public order there is already okay, so we don't need the gibbet, and that will provide the same amount of income regardless. But that will give us a little bit more if we are trading.
This better be important.
Because our trade agreement, I think, with the Wood Elves is very, very lucrative right now. Minrad, we're going to leave where he is for now, because I'm kind of hoping that the Wood Elves will go and attack Alicia. So it's just Rudiger. He's going to be colonizing Zalakzil. He doesn't have enough money to do it, so we're going to have to cancel the upgrade of Brion. Actually, maybe if I cancel the brackish pond I have enough? No, I won't. So we'll keep building the brackish pond. And we'll colonize this. And start building that back up. Good. So the greenskins, where are their last settlements? Because I wiped out Zvorak. I think the only settlement they have, right, is down here, like these two, the Lost Plateau and Mount Arachnos. I think those are the last two, which is really good. If the greenskins die, perfect. That's one more faction I don't have to worry about. Let's see if we can get a peace deal with Clan Pestilence.
Aye, lords.
Nope. Apparently they're quite strong still. Maybe they colonized over the other side of the ocean.
Citra does not serve.
Put a war coordination target on the Skaven. It will let me. Are we both at war with Skaven?
No, you failed. My will.
I think so. We'll target them anyway, just to make sure they die. And I might also ask for money while I'm here.
For I still have a mortal's appetites. More wine?
Maybe I didn't do that too long ago.
Before Citra. Only then may you petition me.
Yeah, I think I might have done that. Not too long ago. Right, so yeah, Bathilda's just going to be heading towards the Dark Elves as well now, since there's no more agents to take out. Millen's leveled up. Not long until he can get a Terrorgeist. Only 2 more ranks. Getting Spirit Leech for him would be pretty decent, actually. Let's do that. Because he has a Necromancer with him, but if he also has Spirit Leech, we can deal with people like Elebron, which is good. With Bernard, we are just going to head straight for the Bay of Blades, and we will colonize that. And since we're not conquesting these settlements, we're just colonizing, it will mean that the public order sorts itself out much quicker. And then if we take Saarl Encampment, we're all good. And I might have to stay in Saarl Encampment for a while before I take any more lands off Norska, because I want to wait until that reinforcing army comes and helps us out. But I'm not building it this turn. I might build it next turn. Like, start building it at least. Okay, we'll end the turn. And the green skin strength bar is very low now.
I, Vlad von Carstein, welcome thee.
Military alliance again? No, Blue Vipers. I don't know why they care so much about attacking the Blue Vipers. They have not made any progress in that direction. I find it quite amusing how small that Wood Elf boat is, considering Dirthu's on it. And if those armies, sally forth to attack Dirthu, it also works out quite well because it weakens them quite a bit. And it may give me the opportunity to move out of Torquer Ally and go and attack them, but the army at Elysia got replaced by the other army that was nearby, so that kind of sucks. But at least Herosan lost a lot of forces. Yeah, they must own some land in the New World. On the south side. Because their armies are like continuously coming across. Right, there goes Wurzag. Good job, Khemri. The Wood Elves have mobilized, and so Khemri. It's good, they're actually doing what I tell them to. Oh, there's a couple agents hitting Torquer Ally. I might have to be careful I don't get double teamed at Torquer Ally, but if there's walls, then it might not matter too much. Helleborn didn't move, and she's in March stance. That means she is dead. 100%. Awesome. But before I forget, let's start building an army. We will jump over to Eastern Sylvania. I'm going to recruit the Lord at Waldenhof. Is there any that we already have? We don't have a Necromancer, do we? He enables poison attacks, which will be really useful for a spam army. That's perfect. We'll take Malsar Arictulus. So, total army upkeep is estimated to increase by 12,000. What, just by... just by recruiting this guy? Holy shit. Okay, maybe we wait a bit longer. I didn't realise that it would be that much. 12,507 upkeep increase. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Where did we demolish those buildings, actually? That's another thing I need to not forget to do. We'll build the walls, and we will grab the Bale Firebrazier. That was the plan. But, unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So, in the next episode, what we will do is use Warmond and Milland to kill Helleborn. Look forward to that. In the meantime, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.